Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Thursday, March 31st. Currently, it's 64 degrees. High today, 72. Chance of rain, 90% today. It's already been raining, of course. Humidity, 75% right now. Winds are at 7 miles per hour. Air quality is 71. That's moderate. And we had some high winds come through last night. I was up till about 2 in the morning, and I looked out before that. And it was windy. I was worried about the garbage cans, blowing over and stuff, but they didn't, and uh, it obviously got bad at some point in time overnight, and I just slept through it, I guess, after I finally went to sleep. And right now, it's not that bad out. It's been raining. It's not raining right now. I just went down and got the garbage cans and brought them back. So, but anyway, today I'll have a take a walk with me and garden progress update. It was really nice yesterday, and I had all my plants out there. So I thought I'd take advantage of it while I had everything out there and show y'all what everything was looking like. And then also there'll be a taste test with Mike today. I tried a Green Giant Harvest Protein Bowl. It says Italian style. It's like how you say it, Tuscan sauce, all vegetables. Check that out. I did that yesterday. And last night, what's for dinner? Last night I fixed homemade pizza. We were gonna have some soup that was frozen, but I don't know if it had been in there too long or what. It just didn't look right for some reason to me, you know. And I said, well, and we'd already eaten twice off that, and we just froze what was left, so we got plenty out of it. But I won't take any chances. Anything being, I don't know that it was bad. It just didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look right. I don't know what happened. So it could have been freezer. I didn't have it in a freezer bag. I had it in a storage bag, like you know, I'd been doing it. They don't work right. From now on, everything goes in freezer bags that I freeze in there. What's for dinner tonight? We're gonna have one of those. It's a Hormel chicken and gravy, like entree or whatever. They're very good. There's 3 in there. They're not real big, but it's enough, for us to have a piece each. And I think I'll have. I'm not for sure. I was gonna have some. I might have some instant potatoes. I don't think we have any milk, but I got powdered milk, so I think that might work. Anyway, I'll figure out something. I think we'll probably have some green beans or something with it. They're really good, the chicken. And okay, that's it for all that. You know how you get things on your front door, like little leaflets and stuff. They can't put them in your mailbox, so they'll have this, like a little thing it'll hook onto your doorknob. And we get those a lot. But yesterday there was one out there. Well, it was when I looked out last night I noticed it, or this morning when I looked to see how it was looking outside. I noticed this thing hanging on the door. It was from a real estate company, and then it had an ad on the back of it for some kind of one of those like home warranty things, everything. But what I thought was kind of neat is this time it had. This one had attached to it, stapled to it, some flower seeds. I thought that was pretty cool. Flower seeds. zinnias. Oh yeah, I like those. Well, 59 cents isn't bad either if you did buy them. But I've never heard of this Valley Green. I've never heard of that seed company. But I thought that was, pretty cool. Has some flowers on there. Okay. Did I show you the pizza? I bet I didn't. Oh my gosh. So y'all, so I was talking about, we didn't have the soup. And still working on everything in the freezer. So I had those frozen crust dough, really, and they're rolled up. I can't remember how you pronounce it, Wakuma or something like that. And they're from Austria. And I used there's a bistro one that's round and it's thin. And then there's one that's rectangular shaped, like a baking pan. And it's a little bit thicker. It's called a classic crust. So I used that one and made the rectangular one. And I put, of course, sauce and cheese. I used this Kroger sauce. They were about out of pizza sauce, believe it or not, except for the expensive ones. I'm not paying $5.99 for a jar of pizza sauce. Please. They had jars of pizza sauce about that big. Some of them, fancy brand or something. $5.99 and stuff. Oh, come on. Pizza sauce is usually around $1 or so. But they had this one that said snacking sauce. And it, looked just like pizza sauce. So that was the only one that was Kroger brand that was left. I don't know why they were so empty on it. So we got it, and it turns out it's really good. It's thicker than some of them. I don't like a sauce that's really thin and runny, because then your pizza will be kind of runny down there still. This sauce was really thick, and I was very surprised. If you have a Kroger, you might want to check it out if you like making stuff like that. Let me see if it's right here. This is what it looks like. It says snack sauce. But I'll tell you what, that is really good. We all enjoyed that sauce on it. And then I put, Joy cut up some peppers and onions, green peppers. I put that on there. I had mozzarella cheese. And I found some bacon bits and put them on it. And I had some pepperoni and used the rest of that. So used up all the rest of the bacon bits. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up things around here that there wasn't any. The pepperoni we haven't had real long, and it was still good, of course, and it worked out fine. Used all that. So anyway, there's what it looks like. I put some Parmesan cheese on it, on mine. And it was fantastic, y'all. I mean, I saved a piece of it for my lunch today, and Joyce saved a piece of hers. So we're having pizza for lunch. So it was really, really good, y'all. What was that? Oh. Okay. It's time for today's tidbits, everyone. I'll get my eyes on. Okay. Low risk fire across Rocky Mountains in early April. That's the one I used for my thumbnail. Rocky Mountain Geographic Area Coordination Center issued a 7-day weather and fire risk outlook Wednesday. The report showed low to moderate fire potential in the Rocky Mountain region until early April. But springtime thunderstorms may increase the fire risk due to the possibility of more lightning strikes and the persistence of dry fuel beds. Vikings abandoned Greenland due to drought. A study published in Science Advances say that drought conditions helped push the Vikings out of their largest settlement in Greenland. Vikings are traders and warriors from Scandinavia, now Norway, Denmark, and Sweden, who settled in Greenland in AD 1985. The researchers analyzed sediment samples from the lake near the settlement for the study. Well, that'd make you want to leave a region, I guess, if it's dry. Can't grow anything. Be hard to get water and stuff. This is the world's oldest meteorological station. The Tower of the Winds in Acropolis, Greece, was built in the 1st century BC and is the world's oldest meteorological station. Experts believe it served as a meteorological station and clock tower for merchants to calculate the time and wind directions. At the top of the tower, a brass wind vane rotates to indicate wind patterns. Okay, this is here. We live in Northeast Tennessee. It says, thousands without power as strong winds pound Tennessee. Several thousands of people in East Tennessee lost power following strong winds late Wednesday and early Thursday morning. In Blount County, crews received numerous calls of downed trees, debris, and power lines on roads. Utility services are working to restore power. Several brush fires also started in the region Wednesday, prompting evacuations. So that's this area around here. East Tennessee is a bigger area than just Northeast, but I don't think we must have got lucky, at least in our neighborhood, because I went and got the garbage cans, like I said, and I looked around, didn't see any indication of, a bunch of branches down anywhere or anything like that. I hadn't looked back here this morning yet, but I don't think it probably has some normal just branches that are going to fall anyway, but I'm not for sure. I hadn't looked yet. And we were going to mow yesterday, and the darn battery is dead, or at least it doesn't have enough juice to turn it over and start the ride mower. But it's like 6 years old, that battery, at least. So I've never had one last that long. So it's a miracle it lasted that long at all. So, but boy, they've gone up so much. I hate even going to look for one when it comes. Let's see, tomorrow we might be able to. Then it's a first. But we got to mow. I mean, it's just looking rough. Parts of it are tall, and parts of it are, not really tall, but look bad, and part of it hadn't grown that much, so it just looks a little ratty. I mean, we need to get it mowed. We were all ready to mow and everything, and I've got one of those trickle chargers, and I had it on it. I put it on the day before. I thought that was plenty of time, but I put it back on there, but I just don't think it'll hold a charge or very much of one. It must have a dead cell or something in it. But things happen. I hope that's all that's wrong with it. Let's put it that way. I hope it's not anything else. Okay. On this day, woman survives 5 days under avalanche in 1982. A terrifying avalanche struck the Alpine Meadows in Northern California on March 30, 1982. A storm that dumped 17 inches of snow on the Alpine Meadows ski resort caused the avalanche. The avalanche was uncontrollable in the steep terrain, and 7 people died under the snow. Surprisingly, 1 woman survived after remaining under the snow for 5 days. Wow. I hate that those people passed away from that. Stunning roll clouds adorn Oklahoma sky after storms. I don't know why I said Oklahoma City. People driving at Atoka, Oklahoma were treated to the sight of a rare horizontal roll cloud Wednesday morning following thunderstorms in the area on Tuesday night. The tubular clouds are usually associated with surging winds ahead of a thunderstorm, but this one followed the storms. The rolling motion is caused by changing wind speed and direction. Researchers discover superfast electrons raining on Earth. Researchers at the University of California have found a new super-fast electron rain that falls into the atmosphere from the radiation belts. It is caused by Whistler waves, an electromagnetic wave that energizes electrons in the Earth's magnetosphere. The energized electrons accelerate and exit the radiation belts, resulting in electron rains. Okay. Incredible upward lightning lights up the Kansas sky. That'd be crazy to see. A rare upward strike of lightning was witnessed Tuesday in Wichita, Kansas during a raging thunderstorm. Taylor Von Felt, a photographer, captured the video in slow motion on his phone. The bolt appears to begin at the ground and move toward the cloud. When there is a strong electric field over the top of a tall object, upward lightning occurs. NASA's Hubble telescope discovers the oldest star ever. NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has discovered the oldest star ever, dating back 12.9 billion years. How do they know that, you know? A team from the Max Planck Institute, Germany, spotted the star named Earendel, or morning star. The star is hoped to be 50 times larger and millions of times brighter than the sun. This discovery beats the previous record by nearly 4 billion years. Storms spawned 2 tornadoes in Deep South, 7 injured. Severe storms spawned 2 tornadoes that wrecked Mississippi and Tennessee Wednesday after causing damage in Arkansas, Missouri, and Texas overnight Tuesday. There were reports of damaged homes and businesses and downed power lines. Widespread damage was reported in Jackson, Tennessee. There were no deaths, but 7 people were injured in Arkansas. And that's it for today's Tidbits, everybody. And that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe and share this out if you haven't already. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody. Later on, like I said, you'll see a Take a Walk with me and a garden progress update and taste test with Mike with a great Green Giant Harvest Protein Bowl, Italian style. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate all the support and all the new friends. Have a great day and God bless.